It's the OGG, Old Gamer Guy, coming back at you on a Sunday for another installment of Robo Cop, Robo Cop Rogue City. We're going to get into it, but let me remind you, I'm still waiting to get that 25 subscribers. Once I get it, $25 gift card goes to one person. I'm going to pick another person, $15 gift card, and I'm going to pick a third person, $10 gift card. So once I get those numbers up, I appreciate everybody's support for coming out and supporting your boy, the Old Gamer Guy. Just trying to get these numbers up, and we in here for the long haul. So let's keep pushing. We're going to get into this Robo Cop. So with no further ado, let's get into it. It's Sunday. Sunday fun day. Every day is a fun day. Gotta have a positive attitude. What? Let's get into it. Positive attitude.
I have pertinent information regarding.
And make every day a good day.
Get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
I gotta go. This is like the shower area.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Turn on the radio.
I'm ready for you, Robo. Let's see what's cooking under there. Once I'm done, it's all yours, Locker.
What? Okay.
Hello, Robo Cop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at
Let's
the
put
hospital.
RoboCop back out there. He's ready to get in the fight.
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an
Anybody want to
important
be
part of your
evaluated?
life.
Let's go.
Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
My programming does not allow for family life.
No. I guess that was never the intention. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before, he was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs.
Damn.
As you can imagine,
That's
the
horrible.
last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him.
It's not a memory I want
I've
to
been
remember.
trying to rectify
My
this.
brother stealing for
I do
drugs.
not remember my family. I can only feel.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
I cannot explain, but
OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been needed.
All right.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Good. You need somebody to get the lights back on? Take a little time.
Yeah, just keep following the road. What was that? Oh, you're breaking up. Oh my God. Let 'em.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robo Cop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable condition.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Let's see what's up with the
Robo Cop!
outside.
Over here.
What?
You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's going to do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume, the OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election deal. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the people of this city, and without your consent. That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So the real question is, what are we going to do about it together?
I am not involved in politics.
Well, what else
crime
I get too
fighting.
hasty? You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robo Cop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Cruiser.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
I'm just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. He's just a little blue-hazy. He's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like you didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right, let me go see what's up with these lights.
Robo Cop, is that you? I can't see anything.
They walk in
I'm
the light.
standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, you see, peace skinks on everything when it comes to police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. We should take you back.
Robo Cop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself. Tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
Hey, Johnny, you got a job here. How are you feeling after the incident
I
at the
was on a mission.
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
All right, let's do something. Thank you, sir, for all of that information. Let's go. Let's get into some trouble. Let's go, Murphy. Let's get into some stuff. Yeah.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Some kind of flimsy.
The old man is waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood, nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city, a new part of Detroit. Can you imagine? What do you think is just an old fool's pipe dream?
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problem, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, it brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. You can't argue with them.
Anything in here? Let's see. Why do we meet me in a dirty ass house? Can you put the, you have an office building? You have an office building?
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your reporter. See if he has any info that can get us back on the biker's lead. Spike's still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not hurt people.
You drunk? Or you a fiend? You on that stuff.
Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's not so right. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs.
Wow. See what's going on here. Use it. Pizza. That's crazy. Like poison's coming out. No. Yeah. Okay. It came in that way. It's not. Yeah. What's going on in here?
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go in the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam's all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Does a well-intentioned criminal stop being a criminal?
You're in a philosophical. Adorable. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is illegal. It will lead to illegal expulsion of thousands of people who help OCP silence.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved you were more than just a tool programmed to pay OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box. The one with the inscription bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Let's see. The investigative work. Fight crime. Get out of here. The air conditioning's nasty. Right now I should be able to get out of here. Let's go. I think it was I did. Let's see. We'll go with him.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. You might not really be cut out for field work.
You do that. Go back to the safety of the precinct.
No, that's not what a decent police officer would do. Officer Washington reported for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time? I think that answers my question.
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Let's not waste no time. Let's get some.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happens is
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
well, to tell you the truth,
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some rockets coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working, and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. Cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your eye.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
I would rather be doing real police work. This is
clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Oh man, I walked into a mess. Now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left the trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it lose.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Step aside.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. Where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. Think he's alright?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Washington.
Loud and clear, what is your status?
Got a problem. I'm on the second floor. Have a visual of multiple armed suspects entering our location. Looks like we're heading away, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington.
Sir,
I'm coming up to have your back.
glad to hear that, sir.
Let's see. Yeah. Serving justice. Not this time. Not this time.
I don't think I can hold him off much longer, sir. We're ending. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck. He got me. Ah!
What is your status? Remain calm. I am here.
Got the tips. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
I told you that cat brings love. Isn't this just wonderful?
All right. They're trying to change their clothes. What's going on? Waste some time. Alright, I was taking care of something. Now I'm back. Let's see what's closer. Let's see what's domestic tariff.
I hope Mills will win. I'm sick of Kuzak. Man, it's Robo Cop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right? The fellas the signal. We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we.
Alright. See what we got here.
Are you
Everybody's
lost, officer? I can show you the exit.
nobody's getting into crimes and finding all kinds of fake money. Here we go.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
You think you can take us?
Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what we got here. What I'm talking about. Let's get into some stuff. I want to be training people. I want to get out there, get some. Good, good, good. All right. What's going on here?
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. Contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that thing.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside, or the head of my sworn in. You want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter. When you become too tough to get directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
All right.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my own documents,
So we should be taking this to the news. I'm a crime fighter. Let's go. Murphy don't got time for this.
Ronnie's grocer. Leave the box there.
All right.
What do you mean $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street.
Cinnamon rolls. Is that the same as Cinnabon?
Made a number on a lot of factories. Ours included. Samantha's mother took orders. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Who is that? His dad? That's her dad? All right. Let me get out of here. Some other stuff I gotta do. What is that? We go this way.
Mary has to close a
We go
restaurant.
this way.
2 words.
Some movie theater? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this guy.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screen.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my Nuke experience.
I was working with the police, not made you change your ways.
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mine. So, the best bet is to check out the scene of the accident and maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Yale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
All right.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I don't have any money.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
There are crimes happening that need attention.
That's not a no. I'll be waiting here if you change your mind.
All right. Let's see what's going on in here. Can we make a movie, be kind of rewind?
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
I heard that.
I, Shepard,
Love that one. You know that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another book.
everyone deserves a second chance.
Really? I'm not so sure.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, he really deserved it. It's just something I couldn't say about love. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Oh, let's see if we can find this.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very
Let's find this tape. I got things I gotta do.
Person showed up for one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
diamond are made under great pressure.
Well, I think there's a diamond within me. See my shine. Just messing with you. True inspiration. But let's get back to it. That's not our tale.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
This is
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
If you think violence can be
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, someone say. Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yeah, it's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
we're looking for a tape or we're looking for a movie? I thought it was like a,
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career.
this
But he
is
said
crazy.
if he
I
ever
just
did,
want to find the
do a
tape.
sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
I don't care.
You cannot reopen a closed book.
So when you're done, you're done? That's rough. Probably true. Anyway, risk gonna sound like a broken record. That's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. Here it is. Is that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What? What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS. Lights, camera, action! Lay your hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Just look away.
Hey, all these people see this tape? These people for this tape. And he left.
First, I hear a bunch of movies.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. Homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
All right. Took the tape and ran.
Who's gonna pay this?
Greetings, citizen.
Robo Cop, good to see you. All my books are up to date. You're welcome to conduct the audit.
I am here in regards
We
to.
got time for audit.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down. God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the map.
I will use the valve.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, you know what the problem is?
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Batteries fire stable above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off there.
I detected an electric current inside the coolant tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure
Yes, Mr. Easy Fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robo Cop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to them.
You said earlier.
Yes,
you were
that's
looking
what we
for
want. We want to get back to that.
Like have you
Seems like I'm
repaired
helping
any
everybody and
pumps?
their grandmother.
something. Matter of fact, I did. This big chunky guy showed up, bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't. But he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
You all right?
This guy.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them. Didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie.
It's just one thing that I
Telling
need
the
right
truth.
Which is,
now. All I need right now is a fix. So
Wow.
let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Yeah, right.
are you
So you
asking
need
a
more
police
drugs.
officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking
Negative.
time?
I will leave the money with you if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway. You're my savior, Tim. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs?
Buy food. All right, let's see. Police ain't over here. What they doing over here?
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo then. Would really bring out that Java.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street cultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay out my case. I need to get back to my work. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an op.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so
Yeah, now
hot.
he's snitching.
Brought this on himself.
Where is he?
Now he's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Ah, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Are you a tattoo artist?
Hey, Robo Cop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word.
Some idiot.
Well, in Delta City's been. I hear everything out there.
Let's see.
I hate the day shift.
Find the right motorcycle. Let's see what we got here. Better be good.
Still no joy with the.
How did you get arrested last time, got away, and now you got captured?
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss. Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
Let me go see this one thing with this police. Look at the police. I thought they wanted to talk to me. Yeah, let's see.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages, and are now.
Acapulco is a route
I don't think these guys.
they're looking for.
All right, it's the OGG, old gamer guy. We've been gaming for about an hour and a half. I gotta go eat, so check this out. We're gonna leave it right here. We'll get back to it tomorrow. Again, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow. Um, don't forget the $25 gift card, the $15 gift card, and $10 gift card once I get those subscribers. I'll see you tomorrow. Gamers and gamettes, keep gaming.